Okay, but honestly, it smells pretty bad in here though. But let's try that again. Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is the second video I had to post after getting dental work, getting a replacement filling, so I don't have full range in my mouth right now, but it's cool. It looks like maybe I got work done. Just tell me it looks like I got work done. Anyways, this week I wasn't able to film a very long, thorough video. I've been in between a lot of projects, and I have been experimenting on a lot of stuff. Not everything has gone as planned. I've had to redo a few things a couple times, but if you follow any of the stuff that I do, you've probably seen sneak peeks of this thing. It's still drying. It's still not near done, so I'm not going to show it in its entirety, but I will show you little tidbits of some film that I have taken of it. It's pretty cool. So in this video, I am going to show you me making something called bio-leather. Bio-leather is something I actually found recipes for a creator on Instagram. I'll try and insert their page here so you can follow them and see the stuff that I've been seeing. But it's basically making fabric out of like organic materials, making it biodegradable, and I've been getting a cool effect. It's been an effect I've been trying to achieve for a long time, and I've tried many of times in latex, and I haven't been able to figure out how to do it. And I think I finally cracked the code, and I'm happy to share it with you, even though it makes me nervous because this took me so long to find. I just stumbled across it. There are tutorials on YouTube to make bio-leather. There's 100 million different ways to do it. Essentially, it's taking gelatin or taking agar or maybe even something else, mixing it with a few other like things like vinegar and glycerin and letting it cure. Back behind me, I actually have some curing from the video that I took here. So you'll be able to see me make this. And I'll pop in a minute with the finished piece of the leather so you could see what it looks like when it's done. It's not a perfect thing. They do, you know, disintegrate, I guess, over time. Everything it says I'll get a few seasons out of it, so maybe a couple of years. I'm trying to build a really cool editorial dress that I want to do a photo shoot of just because I like see this cool like picture in my mind. It's giving like Diablo vibes or something. I don't know. I want to go like kind of Lilith with it and maybe collab with some artists as well. Looking forward to that. But here, I'll go grab the finished piece of leather and then I will show you the curing stuff as well. And then we'll put in the footage of the process that I did to make this stinky mess behind me happen. And if you do this, know that yes, it does smell really bad. My whole room here has stunk for like a week and it takes like a week to cure. And I'm doing multiple layers of things. I'm not going to get into the full details of how I made a dress. I'm gatekeeping that. I don't care. It took me forever to figure this out, and I failed 3 times. I will say I did try other recipes with agar, and the agar failed immediately. It was really gross. I'd go to pour out the fabric, and it would look like a spleen fell out of the bucket, which is gross, and it looked gross. It's all in my trash right there. I failed at it twice. So I went back to the gelatin recipe that I've been using, and I've had a lot of success with that. So I know that there's other ways to do it, but I'll show you the way that I did. Okay, so this right here is, right now it looks like an apron, I guess. It's my first attempt at making the fabric. I wasn't too happy with the way that it came out for a couple of reasons. It came out too dark brown. I was looking for more reds, and also like I want a really like form-fitting thing, so I had to find a way to make it like stick to a woman's shape, which I was able to achieve. But this is still wearable. It's pretty strong. You can see I have it powdered to the gods because I always over powder my stuff, and it does have a layer of latex on there as well. Here's some close-ups. And you can see through it a little bit, which was what I was trying to achieve and why I was so excited to find this. Let me see if I can flap it on. This was not meant for my size, by the way. We won't get into that, but you can see what it would look like on a much smaller person. But it looks pretty gross and gory and grimy. And I guess now I could like put ties on the side, which I put little tabs to do so. And I can make some sort of gross apron out of it. Why not, right? So on to the stuff that's drying. So we'll walk by the sneak peek of my dress over to the curing section of things. And this is the gelatin, a little bit less than a full day out. It's still squishy and it starts to get leathery as the vinegar and the water that's in the mixture evaporates. It is pretty sticky when you dump it. It's not like sticky now. It's not leaving a residue on my hand. I'm sitting over here touching it off camera. It is pretty gross, and I've never seen anyone pour it like this onto silicone and spread it the way that I have been. What I've seen is people pour it into like rectangle molds and make like actual sheets of fabric, whereas I'm going for this intentionally really gross, gory, webby look. But it's pretty neat. I will post the finished dress in a couple weeks. This has still got a lot of days of curing. I got to do another piece of fabric, do the whole dress, get the makeup done, collab with people, etc. So stay tuned for what that looks like if you're excited to see. I sure am. But I hope that you saw this and thought, hey, maybe I can make something cool out of that. I will say that this itself is not waterproof. The recipe is supposed to be water resistant. I haven't tested it, nor am I going to try after all these hours of work, but it's for a photo shoot. After that, I don't care what happens. Coating it in latex, the good old clear latex, if you look at any of my videos that I use, is what I'm using for this, of course, should do the trick. So we're going to see together for sure. Thanks as always for, coming and joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm hoping to put out more like educational content. I've never seen anyone do this before. I hope that this inspires you to go out and try new things today. And I'll insert the baking process. I guess it's baking. It's food stuff. Here now. So yeah, have a wonderful day. Popping in again. I just wanted to say thanks for tuning in. Heads up if you do try this. This goes very quickly. I would say say it starts to set up in about 5 minutes or so. So it's very fast working time. And it's very sticky, but it does come off with water pretty easily. I wouldn't let stuff sit too long. But I'm working on silicone, so it's going to peel right off of this. As always, you can find me at JD Studio and Props or Art by J Dizzle. And if you like our new intro, please leave a comment. That was for my daughter, so say, "Hey Barrett, you did a good job on the intro." She would love to see it. And until next time, thanks again. Bye.